Because I think when it happened, I was psyops because I was underinformed. I was kind of like still, I was in high school. I was still like, I hadn't really done anything yet. Didn't really know how to think for myself. Kind of was psyop by family, friends, whatever. But like deep down, you knew, like I'm sitting in that park, like afterward, throwing up afterwards. Like, deep down, like I should not, this is a bad idea. I should not do this. I did it anyways. And I think it was important though. Like it was an important character development.
Well, what lessons have you learned? Let's talk about it.
The lesson that I learned, I think I learned how to think for myself afterwards.
Yep.
Because I think I walked out of that place and I knew, you know when you do something wrong, whether it's present in that moment or not, you know. Like I have a guilty conscience, I have a really strong gut feeling. And I walked out of that shit and I was like, I just fucked up, like bad. I know this is wrong. I had the fucking disease before I got the shot. I was fine. I had a fever for 2 days. I was fine. I walked out of that place and I knew I did a bad thing, but I knew I did a bad thing because it was like a lack of like knowledge. Like I didn't take the time, because here's the reality of it. I didn't want my father to die. I was definitely persuaded heavily to get this thing. But at the same time, like if it was a matter of life or death, I could have not done it, right? This is be real, I'm being honest. I could have.
Of course.
So I think I left that. And it's funny because right around the time that happened was when I dropped out of college, came on crypto Twitter, started making some money, started doing podcasts, doing spaces, thinking for myself, like working, actually trying to level up and improve myself. I think like that was like a specific moment that I could point to where you sort of like look in the mirror and you were like, you are like not good enough. You were incompetent. Like you need to figure it the fuck out like right now because this just happened. It's your fault. You can't really blame mom. You can't really blame. At first I did. I'm like, Mom, you made me do this. But she didn't really. She cares about her husband too.
Of course. Well, you took responsibility, so you learned about that.
I did. I took responsibility for it.
That's good.
It was no one else's decision but mine.
Yep.
And I think like that was like the moment. Like if we looked at like a timetable of my life, there's like a moment where I'm, this whatever I'm doing, what I'm doing, and then you like break out of the matrix, whatever it is.
Well, that's fantastic.